And we'll put a little hair and we'll just look. And without any styling or anything, you can just see the shape of that beautiful haircut. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today, me and Tatiana are going to teach you how to do a basic haircut. Because Tatiana's a basic chick. Okay? Are you ready? Get up. I like to cut hair standing up. Because when you're sitting down, sometimes people lean to the right or to the left, you know? To the left, to the left. Okay, are we ready? I call this my 9-line design to save you time. Here
you know
go.
the length.
Hey, don't talk like that.
I trust
You kiss your mama with that mouth?
you.
Step 1, we look at the back. You get to choose whether you want a diagonal shape, a blunt line, or a round shape. Round is softest and it has like kind of like in between a round and a diagonal. And now we're going to start making it a little bit more blunt. So we choose our length and we go, well, bam.
So, are you doing straight like blunt?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there we go. We just took off a good solid 3 inches. Yeah. Very nice. Now we get her to look down. Very nice. Stand straight.
Oh, okay.
You make her to stand straight. Look down. Very nice. That's step 1. We have got the length. Okay?
Oh, my hair!
Yeah, just look at it. Already it's going to feel better.
I'm bald!
Okay, so that was step 1. Okay?
Oh, I'm so cool now.
Step 2, we're going to take this section right here. We're going to pull it up. We're going to turn her sideways so that you can kind of see it, and then we don't have to have direct contact with her. Because she can be a little bit much. You know, all my customers are a little bit crazy. Okay, so
Why are you cutting this?
this, I'm just trimming now. Now, like, see, I'm just giving a little trim. That's section 2. We got it nice and straight. Here, we have the choice whether we want to kind of make the layers go this way.
Which does what?
This way. So if we do it this way, that's like an A-line bob. If you have hair that is shorter in the back and longer in the front, then you have it short. But if you want to have kind of like more layers in the front around the face, you go more this way. And then if you want just a basic trim, you just lift it and do it like that. And I did kind of like the basic trim because we didn't want to bring more short layers into the front. This is section 3. So we're taking all of this, bringing it into here. By making all this hair have to travel to the middle, we're maintaining length. And we're just evening out. What we're doing now is just we're kind of evening out all the layers. Tatiana is very difficult. If you can deal with Tatiana, you can deal with anyone. So if this haircut's good enough for Tatiana, it's good enough for anyone.
You're gonna cut so much, I know it.
Tatiana is basically like the Britney Spears.
You're gonna cut so much.
Look, oh, wonderful. Section 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna go do the same thing on the other side. And what happens is, because we're bringing this hair to here, so what people need to understand is that when you cut hair up here, this hair doesn't have to travel. This hair here has to travel a good inch, 2-3 inches. It has to travel 3 inches. So this hair has to travel 3 inches more than this hair, which means when you cut the hair on top, you have about 3 inches that you can cut without affecting the length. Section 4. We're using huge sections, so you have to really be able to comb and control the hair. I came up with this way of cutting hair like in 2010.
Nah.
So there you go. Look at all, it shows you exactly where to cut. Gives you like a kind of like nice, everything's balanced. It balances out the whole haircut. So right here we're going to section 5. Very nice. Section 5 here right in the middle.
Oh my god, my hair's actually nice.
Yeah.
A lot.
There you go. Okay, section 5. Now we're gonna go here, and we're gonna kind of just, we want to keep some of that, so we're gonna let it travel. And we're gonna just cut it like this.
Okay.
Very nice. Section 5 is right here in the middle. In the front, we took this side and this side into the middle so that the hair would travel further and it would end up being longer on the sides. In the back, what we're going to do is something a little bit different. And you can choose. If I take it up and I just chop, it ends up being, I want more just subtleness. So I just cut a little bit off there so that we have more length. She doesn't want super short layer. In the back, instead of bringing this and this into this section, which would make these sides longer, we want it to all be uniform. So we're going to split section 5 into half. And now we're going to build section 6, which is this whole diagonal part. It's going to grab a guide from here, and it's going to grab the length from here. And instead of bringing it into the middle, we're going to bring it right into the middle of its section. Diagonally bring it out. Wonderful. When you comb hair, it gets stuck sometimes, but when you brush hair, it just goes right through it and rips it. So it's better to comb hair.
Really?
Yeah.
All the time?
Well, when it's dry, it's okay to brush it, but when it's wet, you should always comb it.
I mean, I always comb it when it's wet, but how about, so I can brush it? So should I just always be combing hair though?
It's nice to brush, like morning, night, back of the head to the front to get the oils off your scalp and through your hair. Okay, so see, look how tiny little bit she's losing. Just that little tip right there, you know? And now we're gonna grab this section here, which is section 7. Tatiana's smart. She's learning all this. She's not going to be coming to me for haircuts anymore. See, we lost a bit of hair there. That's okay. That's not length. It doesn't make it. If it doesn't reach, it doesn't get cut anyways. And there we go. We got that nice little tip.
Ah.
There we go. It's gone.
I get it.
Yes. And now we're going to turn her this way. And we're ready for section. Do your part where you part it. So they get to choose where they part it.
Just in the middle.
Just in the middle. Okay, so now this is section...
Oh my god, I'm bald!
Section 8 and 9. So, we're going to go to the top of the ear. We don't want to grab this hair from the back. If we grab the hair from the back and we bring it forward and cut it, it'll create a hole in the back of her haircut. And we don't want that. No, we don't. Isn't that right, Tati?
No, we don't.
Exactly. She's going to sit up straight. She's going to lean a little bit. And then we're going to bring this hair like that and see how it falls. Lots of people when they're cutting layers here, they make them too like that. You cut it a little bit more like that so it blends. And there you go, that's your basic haircut. Now we're gonna do the fun part.
I'm bald.
That creates the shape.
Okay.
Up we go. Now we're gonna go through the whole haircut. And we're gonna see where it's a little too thick, where it's too thin.
It's not too thick anymore.
Well, we'll just see everything and we'll decide.
Wow,
So,
I'm actually. I know.
oh, oops, sorry. So now we're just gonna kind of like by eye clean some things up, blend things in a bit more. So that's just a touch. We're gonna just blend that a touch. Then we're gonna look at it and we can turn that open. Yeah. So you see, that's all falling nice. That's nice. Nothing looks too thick. And then we go this way. Put the next layer down. And we look for where it's bunching. Is it bunching anywhere? Yeah, it's still okay. There's a little bunching there, so I can just go in and go like that. How exciting!
No, don't do that.
Just a little bit. Just
No,
a
no,
little bit.
no.
It's okay. It's gonna be fine.
We're not doing that.
Now we're gonna look over here. Just where it's too thick. I've always done this. You
No.
just don't watch me. You don't see me. I just like do it while you're not watching. And then you like it. Plus, it helps. It makes everything blend. You need it all to blend. See, look at how nice that blends. And that's because I've already been doing it. On top. So because of all that, because of doing that, you see how that top layer goes down and it just disappears into the hair. All the layers blend into each other because I've always kind of done that. I've always looked at where it's a little thicker and given just a touch. See? Do you see it? No, you don't see it. Wonderful. And it's so exciting. Now let's turn. Let's do. Who'd have thought getting a haircut could be so much fun? Okay, here we go. We got this little corner here. Let's take it off. Bam! See you later. Now we're going to lift it over here and go look at you. Oh, beautiful.
Oh my god, stop!
My name's Matthew, actually. Right here, a little too thick. There we go. That's taken care of. Close your mouth. Close your mouth.
You're doing it all in the same spot!
Just in an area where it's a little bit thicker.
So let me be thick!
It is thick. I'm just making it all balanced. It has to be balanced. Haircuts have to be balanced. We look at the way they fall and we make them fall beautifully.
Oh my heart!
Now we got the back, okay? We keep now the front out of the back because we don't want to be cutting holes from the front. We don't want to be cutting holes anyway. We're not cutting holes, we're just shaping. I don't like to call this thinning, I like to call it bulk removal. So we look at how all the hair falls.
Can we keep my bulk?
We find where it's a little bit over bulky.
Keep my bulk.
And then we blend it. Now look down a bit. Don't you worry. So now same kind of thing. And I've already done this with her hair, so I barely even have to do it now. See, that doesn't need anything. If I want it to be nasty, I just go and cut a pile right there.
No.
But I'm not nasty.
You are.
I'm so sweet. Oh man.
Why is there some bulk in some places?
Because just some areas hair grows a little thicker than others, you know? Look down a bit. We also want to get the symmetry right. This side's looking a little longer, so everything's looking pretty nice. But basically you go through these panels, you see how it falls, you look for too much weight, and we're not seeing too much weight, so we let it be. So you have to know when to cut and when not to cut. Both are just as important. But you see when you look at her layers, there's layers everywhere, but there's no line. All of them are blending into each other lovely. So fabulous.
Fab.
Okay?
Now
we're going to just show the back to everyone. Now we're going to add it all. And you just see just from that haircut that can be done in like 5 minutes. You see how nice and beautiful that is? Now let's turn Tommy up down to the front. And we'll put it over here and we'll just look. And without any styling or anything, you can just see the shape of that beautiful haircut. Come over here. There you go. Isn't that lovely? Shake it around, play with it. Look at the shape.